Live from the capital city, Carolina News brings you your news first. With breaking news and in-depth reporting. Up-to-the-minute weather. And all your sports news and highlights. It's all here, now, on Carolina News.
Hello, and welcome to Carolina News. I'm Mallory Blackman.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jennifer Harmon. It's been several days since Hurricane Matthew hit South Carolina, but residents are still feeling the effects. Christina Myers is live in the newsroom with more. Christina? 19-year-old Corinne Davis stood in his own defense yesterday after the fatal stabbing of Dutch Fork High School student Devon Capers 2 years ago. Dennis took the stand to describe the incident in detail.
Because at that time, he was attacking me. I mean, I had no other option. I could not do anything else. I literally couldn't do anything else. And I mean, it was him or me at the time.
With his attorney, Dennis demonstrated the stabbing using a car door as a prop. Dennis said he felt threatened when Capers reached inside his window. Dennis then took out a fishing knife and stabbed him in the chest. Dennis is arguing that he did what he had to do to protect himself. Both sides made their cases yesterday. Dennis's trial is now in the hands of the jury. An Instagram post by someone under the username CJ the Clown is causing some angst in the upstate. In the post, CJ the Clown says he or she is coming to Spartanburg and is going to kill all the people. CJ the Clown also threatens to attend the Spartanburg versus Dorman High School football game this Friday with his or her clown friends, and threatens to attack both of those schools all week long, warning nobody is safe. The message is not considered to be credible, but the Spartanburg Sheriff's Office is still investigating. Spartanburg School Districts 6 and 7 have increased security in wake of the threats. An Anderson attorney is doing jail time after being charged with wire and bank fraud, as well as money laundering for stealing from the Gamma Phi Beta sorority at the University of Alabama. Jennifer Meehan was a member of the sorority when she attended Alabama and volunteered to help furnish the sorority's new house in 2013. Prosecutors said that Meehan turned in invoices for furniture and put the money into fraudulent bank accounts for personal access. Meehan is sentenced to 6 months in prison and a $50,000 fine along with 18 months of home confinement. She also has to forfeit her law license. An anonymous group calling itself Americans for a Better Way has sent a letter to at least 5 California mosques and a 6th mosque in Savannah, Georgia, according to the Council for Islamic Relations. The author addressed the letter to the children of Satan and called Muslims vile and filthy people. The letter refers to President-elect Donald Trump saying there is a new sheriff in town who will cleanse America, starting with Muslims, comparing the claim to, quote, what Hitler did to the Jews. However, the president of the Evergreen Islamic Center in San Jose, California, doesn't attribute the offensive letter they received to politics.
I'm not too worried about the political climate. Things like this happen, and we just have to learn to live with it.
Since the election, the Southern Poverty Law Center has documented more than 700 incidents of hateful harassment or intimidation against minorities. And according to the Council for Islamic Relations, at least 100 anti-Muslim incidents have taken place during that same time period. Premium costs under the Affordable Care Act are being raised about 25%, and Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton are taking advantage of the last 2 weeks of their campaigns to address this issue. The candidates have differing opinions about the costly change.
We're going to get co-pays and premiums and deductibles down. We're going to tackle prescription drug costs. And we can do that without ripping away the insurance that people now have.
In some areas, they're paying 60, 70, and 80% more than they were paying last year. It's over for Obamacare.
Blue Cross Blue Shield is the only insurance provider under the Affordable Care Act in South Carolina. Officials say about 70% of those seeking coverage under the Act will be able to get it for $75 or less a month. If you have a Galaxy Note 7, Samsung says to power down and stop using your phone. Last month, the company issued a recall for the smartphone because it could catch fire. But some customers are now reporting that even their replacement phones are having problems with the battery overheating, resulting in smoke or in flames. AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, and Sprint all say they will no longer offer replacement versions of Samsung's troubled smartphone. Samsung says the battery problem is found in only a fraction of the phones in use, but they still recalled the Galaxy Note 7 worldwide just a few months after its August debut. If you have a Samsung Galaxy Note 7, the Consumer Product Safety Commission says you will be eligible for a refund. Welcome back. We have our sports reporter, Kelsey Richardson, joining us now. Kelsey, I know we have a bye week this week, but what are we looking forward to in the second half of the season?
I think the players are excited. They're getting ready to start the second half of the season.
I hope you bring some of that food back from us from the fair, Danielle. The South Carolina State Fair is one of the few fairs in this country that makes more money from food than rides. And I think Danielle definitely just showed us that.
It looks really, really good. And deep-fried food and rides aren't the only reason people enjoy the fair. Being able to carry around one of those big stuffed animals. And one fair worker makes sure that all who come to his booth go home with a prize. Hannah Sims has the story.
Jennifer, I actually saw him at the fair last night, and he really is a character.
He definitely is.
And Sunday is the last day of the fair, and Tapley says he will be at his booth every day this weekend, all day long, so more people can win their own teddy bear.
And once you win your prize, head over to the cattle stand barn and check out another fun aspect of the fair. You might even see Sable. Who's that? Kelsey Richardson will tell you more.